Yoga poses to a flat stomach. This is not your conventional abs workout. Bust that belly fat while developing grace, flexibility, strength and inner peace. Yoga may not be a popular go-to for that six-pack abs or that flat stomach, but try these poses, or asanas, and see yourself transform. What's good about yoga is that there is no hard and fast rule. Yoga meets you where you are. You don't have to get the pose perfectly all the time or strictly hold it for a number of breaths. With consistent practice, you will soon find yourself doing the full pose, and with a flatter belly, too. 1. Boat pose. Navasana, or boat pose, is one of the best poses to strengthen the core. It is called such because the body resembles a boat in this asana. You might find your boat a bit rocky at the start, but what's important is that you set sail and soon find yourself navigating the waters smoothly. These are the simple steps to the boat pose. Start. Sit on your mat, knees bent, spine straight, soles of the feet firmly planted on the mat. Action. Place your hands behind your knees. Activate your core by contracting the belly button towards the spine. Inhale and lift your legs to 90 degrees so that the shins are parallel to the floor. Balance on your sit bones. Hold the pose for at least 3 breaths. Keep the spine lengthened and avoid slouching. Variation. For beginners, holding the basic pose for at least 3 breaths is fine. When this becomes easy, work your way up to 5 to 10 breaths. Once you're comfortable with the basic pose, you can try extending your arms at the sides, so that they are parallel with your legs. Once you have increased your core strength, you can challenge yourself by extending the legs to a 45-degree angle from the floor, so that the body resembles a letter, V. 2. Downward facing dog pose. Adho Mukha Svanasana, or downward facing dog, engages the muscles of the arms, shoulders, back, abdomen, hips, and legs. Building up muscle improves the body's metabolism. Talk about busting belly fat even at rest. Here are the simple steps to the downward facing dog pose. Start. Hands and knees on the mat, keeping the back straight like a tabletop. Keep the hands parallel to the shoulders and the knees hip-width apart. Action. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, press on the hands, lift the knees and extend the legs, so that the body resembles an inverted V. Pull the navel towards the spine, press the hands firmly on the mat and lengthen the spine. Keep pushing the hips up toward the ceiling and the heels towards the floor. Hold the pose for at least 3 breaths. Variation. Oh, if you have tight hamstrings, you may keep the knees bent. To loosen up the hips and hamstrings, pedal the feet, bending one knee at a time for a deeper stretch on the other leg. 3. Chair pose. Utkatasana, or chair pose, strengthens the abdominal muscles as well as the lower body. It aids in digestion by stimulating the abdominal organs. These are the simple steps to the chair pose. Start. Stand on your mat, feet hip-width apart, hands in a prayer position in front of the heart. Action. Inhale, raise your arms and imagine sitting on a chair behind you, lowering your hips down and back. Engage your core and lengthen the spine, tailbone pointing towards the floor. Hold the pose for at least 3 breaths. Variation. Oh, the twisted variation engages the abdominal obliques. Still sitting on your imaginary chair, place your hands back to prayer position. On an exhale, use your core to twist the torso, placing your elbow on the opposite knee. Hold for at least 3 breaths. Inhale to go back to center, and repeat on the other side. In the end, it's not so much about the pose, but the attitude that yoga cultivates to those who constantly practice it. Conventional workouts teach determination and motivation, while yoga cultivates awareness and compassion with ourselves. Sure, You chose to be a couch potato and finished that whole bag of potato chips on a particular day. But there is no need to beat yourself up for it. It's always about going back to that mat, or any workout for that matter. Mix up yoga with your conventional abs workouts, diet, and the right attitude and mindset, and you're on your way to that flat belly you've always wanted. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and share it with your friends on social media. Thanks for watching.